Gonna start doing the backfilling on the basement job. So I had a small job I kind of finished up this morning with the excavator, so I'm going to use it since the walls are a little far away to finish dumping the clean rock down there for the perimeter drain. And then I just thought I would use this to start kind of throwing some of the dirt in there where I can reach up there closer to it. And then tomorrow I'll probably bring the loader back over here to kind of finish dressing it up. Bad part about it was my clean rock's all was about as close as I could get earlier, so I had to track back and forth to get that, but I figured this would work better than trying to bring the loader, because the loader is not going to reach. I'm trying to dump off the edge of there, so I'll just kind of start down here. They got some blocks down there for piers because there's going to be a porch on this end of it, so I can just basically backfill about up to there. Then they got to stack more blocks and backfill the rest of the way. This is the water line. I'm not 100% sure where it's going to go, but I'll kind of have to watch that as we bring it up too. Finally going to get this thing kind of backfilled and graded in and stuff like that so they can start working on framing it. So they've already started on the walls down inside the basement, but it won't be long and they'll be ready to do the subfloor and then get the house framed up. So let's get to it. This stuff is wet still. Not really sure how good that is to be dumping mud down here if it'll ever dry out, but it's all pretty much, even some of that over there, it's just had so much rain on it. The top is dry, but middle of the pile still pretty wet. I mean, you can see even now, like the top 4 or 5 inches are dry and the rest of it's just mud. But it is supposed to get to like 87 here most of this week. And no rain. I don't think there's a chance of rain any day this week. Which is probably why I had 17 phone calls in the last 2 days. Everybody wanted to know where I'm at. That's the worst part about it is my schedule's so messed up from having like 2 weeks of rain. But like all these people that I talked to told me it would be a few weeks. Well, it's been a few weeks, but some of them understand it, some of them don't. Mr. Let's Dig gave me the perfect answer. He said just to tell them all I'll be there on Monday. Just don't tell them which Monday. So maybe I can try that. So hopefully I will get somewhat back on my every other day schedule, because I'll actually have some videos to post if I have time to edit them. Looks like it's just trash, concrete, plastic, and stuff like that. But I'm gonna get rid of this big chunk of concrete, and then I need to move the other drain sticking out right there. I think that's the sewer. I'll probably route this drain to go out this way and kind of dig some of this out, but I need to get some of this dug where I can put clean rock on it and try to bring it around the corner. I think we're supposed to try to shape it in a way, which I don't know if it'll work or not. I don't think we can follow that line. I'm afraid it'll fall too much, but for now, like I said, I just want to get around that corner where I can get those bricks or blocks put up on there for the porch. Clean some of this junk out, and I'm going to kind of bring the grate up down here, I guess to the top of the footing. I'll have to figure out a spot to daylight these drains out, so some of this is kind of left up to me, but I'm going to try to see. I may end up cutting that hillside back. I think they want to see if they can work it in a way where there is no retaining walls, which I am totally fine with. I don't feel like building two big retaining walls, and just try to slope those hillsides and stuff. So yeah, that's where we're at for now. We'll see. I'm gonna get this stuff kind of, I just don't care to bury these huge chunks of concrete. Not underneath here. Like I said, I don't know what they're gonna, I don't know if they're gonna have like a drive here for anything, or if it's just gonna eventually be grass up to it. I'm sure that, I don't know if that's just gonna be a door or like a garage door. Trash here, and kind of reshape some of this. Lay it out almost like I'm building a retaining wall, just kind of curve it back out that way, and then dump clean rock on it and kind of behind it, and then dump clean rock all around it, and then start pulling that dirt down. Yeah, I'll get that moved and do that, and then kind of clean this side up, and we will check back in a bit. Well, this is where I got for today. Got all the, I got a couple more of those concrete blocks to stack up, but these are, I think, right where they need to be, or maybe even one block high on that porch. But I think I need to add a couple more on this corner. I'm still not 100% sure how to make this work, so it's going to be pretty steep. But like I said, I think we're going to have to end up putting some sort of retaining wall. It's just going to be hard to make that grade. By the time I get to that door, it's going to be too steep, so I think we're going to have to come off, may come straight out, then like 45 it over. I mean, once we get out to here somewhere, the grade's pretty good. I'm actually going to try to maybe cut some more of this down, because I need some more fill on that far side and then over here. But actually, I guess now, which should make sense, I'm gonna go ahead and extend the perimeter drain, which this one I got covered. I got a concrete block or two standing up, and it's somewhere underneath this rock. But I put a block over there, and I'm gonna probably hook onto it and then kind of dig me a ditch on and just daylight it out the side of that hill. I think it's right at 98 feet or whatever, so I'll get 100 feet of pipe for that side. That's going to the septic, and then this is what they left me on. There's a drain around the inside of the footer, or the footing, and there's another brick underneath there right in that corner. So I think what I'm actually going to do is hook on there, and then just switch it over to the like SD35. Just go to the solid pipe and probably run it out and then run it down. Just do two separate ditches. Do these together and run it down on this side, and then do that one. They'll have to just watch it when we run for the septic line. But you can, I'm just worried about running that corrugated stuff on out, that it'll just get crushed with this rock. So I'm a little bit leery, but I may take some of this rock that we've got and just pad that in there. But I mean, you can actually switch over from the corrugated to a solid once you get them out, and kind of let them daylight on out. But that SD35 is fairly strong. I mean, Schedule 40 would be the strongest, but like I said, I think for being perimeter drains, we can just run them out. And then part of that's going to get cut and brought back up here, because I'm going to cover up the footing with the rough grade and then just kind of pitch it on out. So I'll probably maybe do that first thing with the excavator, loosen that up, bring that up here and get this all rough graded out, and then bury those pipes. But I'm close. I'm probably 90% done on these sides. I just need a little more material. That's the bad. So the time consuming part today was we didn't really leave it where it was piled up close. This was, but there just wasn't enough of it. So a lot of it ended up over there where the pool's eventually going to go. So I'm going to do that first, but I may get the excavator up there and just dig and throw it around to the side, and then just take the loader and move it on around. But and I got a little more. I'm going to try to get a little bit of a swell, I guess, through here, or at least just build it up on that and then start tapering it down. But we made some headway today. Yeah, we will be back tomorrow to get our perimeter drains extended and rest that up down there. So catch you guys then.